alcohol abuse, because most of the teenagers, they think or solving a problem or being happy is to abuse alcohol. And then the other thing is the child-headed household are more vulnerable in a sense that people like to take an advantage to them and say, okay, if I give you this money, then you will sleep with me. And that is totally wrong. The home visits that we are doing, it really supports them just to enlighten them, give them any educational information that could help them to sustain their families well, because since then they are so vulnerable in terms of poverty and stuff. Sometimes you do the sessions with them, then combine them in a central place, and then maybe we just give them information on how can they start the projects, in other words, like income generating activities that could help them to get a little bit of an income so that they could sustain their families, and say try to build their self-esteem and say whatever you're facing, be able to stand up for yourself and don't get involved into such risk behaviors. You know, in most cases it's like vocational training about how to maintain the household and what are responsibilities that are involved in terms of raising other children in the household. It's not really there, even though other organizations are trying, but after that you're not coming back and evaluate the whole thing, or did it work or what. So I think the most thing that you really need is the vocational training, yeah. The youth that is really doing well is those youth who are involved into youth programs and sometimes also involved into the focus groups or the support groups, whereby they discuss crucial issues that are affecting them. And then you could also see that the child, that the way he or she behaves is like this child is really being optimistic about life. And sometimes you'd see some of them trying to enlighten other youth and say, guys, this is what is happening about life, so let us start to realize the reality state of it, of living as a teenager. The community is expecting like quite a lot of organizations to always provide maybe food parcels always, or maybe blankets and stuff. But if that doesn't happen, community will go like discriminating the organization. People don't understand that the aspect of it. We depend on funding also. What we want to do is to teach people on what is really happening to the NGOs. It's not like we'll always issue out food parcels or blankets or what, but for them to sustain themselves, what are the alternative strategies so that our children and youth could be resilient, yeah.